structure. So we want to make our writing sing. We want our words to dance. We want our words to pop off each other. We want certain words to stick out and to shock the reader. And then we want some more subtle tones. And you have to figure out how to do that through your sentence structure and the number of words in each sentence. We also call this syntax. Syntax is the way words and clauses are arranged to form sentences. Syntax and sentence structure go hand in hand. They're kind of like the same thing. That arrangement contributes to and enhances meaning and effect. It controls the pacing. We just talked about this a little bit. What is pacing? Yeah, it's the speed at which you read. It's the speed at which the writer wants to make the reader read. The writer's in charge of that, not the reader. We don't get to decide how fast we read something. The writer does that through punctuation and sentence structure. So in order to quicken the pace, the author will use shorter, simpler sentences. Remember when we counted how many words were in each sentence on our last paper? If you had a whole bunch of 4-word sentences, it's going to be very short and choppy, and it's going to read fast, almost kind of demanding. We have to go over our 4 basic sentence structures first. There are 4 types of sentences. I know you know these. Simple, compound, complex, compound, complex. We're going to do our strategy for analyzing sentence structure. Derek, come on up. I need one more. Shelby, come on up. Derek, start at the bottom. Shelby, start at the top. I'd like you to count the number of words in each sentence. You guys can help. All right. So we have a 4, 7, 15, 18, 18, 6, 30, and 5-word sentence. Does it vary? Yes. Now I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay, we're going to practice now. I have one really long sentence, and it should not be one really long sentence. This information is telling you how to make a loaf of bread. Should you be really descriptive if you're teaching someone how to do something?
In the next activity, students actually did the opposite. On this PowerPoint slide, there are 6 simple sentences describing a building. The student's task was to combine them into one long descriptive sentence using subordinating conjunctions. We have a list of subordinating conjunctions on the front of the whiteboard.
Yes. Can you read yours out loud? Yeah. Can I put this by your voice? Sure. Is that all right? All right, April's going to read hers. She revised this. It's all one long sentence. She included all of the important details, and she has no comma slices. I think that would probably be the most difficult part. You can't just put a comma between the 2 sentences. That would be a run-on. That's when I put CS on your papers. So April's going to read hers nice and loud, right?
The tallest building had an eerie feel, maybe because of the windows with slender, pointy tops had dark shadows peering through the glass. But it looks like dark wonders lived in the attic.
Very good. So April added, what kind of conjunctions did you add, April?
This lesson uses the strategy I do, we do, you do. The final task for students was to take their paragraph written about a Holocaust victim and count the number of words in each sentence. Students were required to have 2 complex sentences and 2 sentences 4 words or less. We are working on varying our sentence structure to enhance the meaning and create a certain tone and mood throughout our writing.